A very good morning and welcome to Kowloon Cricket Club for the KCC Morning League. It's Grade 2, Aaron Bush with you. Top of the table, IRC Charlie Bears up against the Markhor of Kowloon Cricket Club. The result from the toss, the Charlie Bears have won and decided to have a bat. So the team in green will be heading out into the field. We'll run through the playing squad today. We'll start with the Markhor out there in the middle. And the captain, Usman Hanafi, Atiq Rahman, Sandeep Hathramani, Jabir, Kamal Kumar, Imran Muhammad, Jaya Ramesh, Nitesh Hemlani, Rajbir Singh, Fawad Ali and Dupender Singh round out the playing 11 for the Markhor today. And for the Charlie Bears, Captain Bhavik Parekh, Kaushik, Bhaskar Chatterjee, Daniel Patrick, Virendra Yasin, Shah Daoud, Jash Parekh, Arya Savani and Soab Khan. It'll be Daniel Patrick on strike for the Charlie Bears and Bhavik Parekh, the captain, at the non-strikers end. Dupender Singh to open the proceedings for the Markhor. That's the captain, Usman Hanafi. Jabir will be the wicketkeeper there on screen. We're ready to go here at KCC for a Friday morning. Almost ready to go. Dupender not happy with that run up. Starts outside off, lofted over the top, long boundary. Not going to make it to the ropes, it looks like, in the early morning dew, down towards the scoreboard. Get back for a double to start proceedings for the Charlie Bears. Got a backward point out in the deep, and they did have a deep forward square, but that player's coming into mid-wicket. They've got a floating long off just outside the circle. That's a good second delivery. Watch from the replay here that bit squared up from Daniel. Two minds. Back live. Pitches it up again, and that floating long off comes into play. Keeps it to 1. Put Bavik on strike for the first time today. Gets the pleasure of playing with his son today. Bavik, Jash Parekh into the side as well. One of two father-son combos for the Charlie Bears today. Comes forward, that swung away a long way, just stayed inside the trams. Yeah, Virendra Savani and Arya also in the squad today for the IRC Charlie Bears. Love to see it. Father-son combos for the KCC Morning League. Just feathers this one through the slip cordon and it'll go for 4. Keeps it nice and fine. Keeps that backward point out of the equation. You can see across to our tents as well, where we're broadcasting from. This is a clever little shot from Bavik. Just pushing it through that vacant slip cordon. Leaves that one alone to round out the over. First one done. Charlie Bears 7 for none. The captain into the attack for over number 2 for the Markhor, Usman Hanafi. Usually see him with the gloves on, so today needed to be bowling, so Jabir with the gloves on. Patrick back on strike. It's a fuller one, tries to go straight, does go straight. A little misfield with the foot means a big run chase. Might have got a little bit on it just to slow it down. Just like last over, Patrick starting with a double. And this time, they do have protection out in the deep, do they? Or is that for... There's that Markhor player out there, but must be just arriving. Oh, it's Jaya Ramesh. Hasn't come on yet. Only just arrived, so all he could do was pick that one up over the boundary. Again, drops it in short. This time goes backward of square. Same result though. 4 runs. Back-to-back boundaries for Patrick, and he moves into double figures. 13 off 6. This one's a nice one as well. Just picking the gaps. Short, down the leg side. Gets the treatment. Good runs flowing this over for the Charlie Bears. This time wanted a tip and run single. Sent back by the captain. And head off to the KCC match centre, as we do every morning for the Morning League. Have a look at some stats for Grade 2. We get towards the second half of the season. And the points table is going to be very important. Another one dropped in short. And this time, played all over the top of that one, Patrick. So the Charlie Bears on top. Played for 1-4, 8 points. Looking to go the season undefeated. Can't round out the over here. Usman needs to re-bowl that one. While Charlie Bears are on top, undefeated. The CCC Markhor, bottom of the table in 7th. Played 3, lost 3. Yet to get a point this season. They'll be looking for their first win today. A nice way to round it out. Still good runs, 11 runs coming from the second. After 2, Charlie Bears are 18 for none. Dipender Singh to continue. 7 off his first. Bhavik Parekh back on strike. The reason IRC Charlie Bears are undefeated this season there's a lot to do with these two out in the middle. Bhavik Parekh, 10th highest scorer of the season so far with 118 runs, averaging 59. That could be wide again, back-to-back wides. And at the other end, Daniel Patrick, he's the top scorer of Grade 2 this season so far. 253 runs, a top score of 127 and averaging 63.25, which is pretty handy. Happy to shoulder arms on that one, Bhavik. And the bowling stakes for Markhor. They've got a lot of new players in today, with the likes of Dupender as well. And their leading wicket taker, Sandeep Hathramani, who is out there today and will be playing 6 wickets. Ahmed Mohammed, who's not playing today, with 3 wickets. Sahil Anwar not playing today, 2 wickets. Kamal Kumar with 1. And cut away just wide. Ramesh is now on the field, but was that third inside the circle. That one went more through gully. Got the single though and puts Patrick back on strike. Being Chinese New Year this week, of course. Gong Ai Fat Chai to everyone in Hong Kong. Looks to slash that one away on the offside, but sort of toe pokes it to mid-off. Also Ramadan starting yesterday. I don't know how many Catholic players we have, Myra Baloch, in broadcast with me, but it's also Lent. So you got the treble of religious holidays. Means both sides are a little short on their usual playing 11. So just a push and run single there to extra cover. After those first 2 wides, it's been tidy from Dipender. Jaya there, top left. See him with ball in hand, I'm sure, shortly. The left arm quick. Might have to be out there for a couple of overs before he can, though. That's nice and straight. Good ball on middle and off. And nicely navigated to mid-on to take a single to round out the over. 5 runs coming from the third, halfway through the power play. IRC Charlie Bears at 23 for none. Speak of the devil, he's obviously done his time on the bench and he can now bowl. A left arm quick, that is Jaya Ramesh into the attack for the first time today. Maybe he hasn't done enough time on the field yet, because he's going to have to hand the ball off to Usman. Be my guess is what's happened here. He only came on and over ago, and I think he was off for 2, so he might have to wait until overs 5 or 6. So Hanafi to continue then. 11 runs off his first. Of course, that was Patrick hitting him for 10 runs off the first 3 deliveries. It's Bhavik on strike. Cut down and dive from Jayam. Just got the right hand to it and parried it. Oh, big flying edge, and they'd moved Jaya square up. And that's where it went. Fine, 4 runs. Lucks of fortune there. Half a chance. Well, no chance of catching it, but just no slip in place. And scooped away. Patrick finds another boundary off the bowling of Hanafi. Silence not to play at that one. Cavalcade of cricket coming up in Hong Kong for the next 2 weeks as well. Of course, the all-important KCC Morning League on now. As Usman comes in again, and that's cut away in the air. It's going to be a couple of bounces to Hathramani, deep third. Then Sunday morning, it's going to be the Women's Premier League T20. KCC up against Lantau Ladies Premier. A cracking game that'll be. And then in the afternoon, the Men's Premier League T20. Oh, these two are taunting Jaya, going left and right of him. Take the single. KCC up against USRC, I think, when Lantau play in the morning. I missed a couple of games for the Premier League, so I think KCC have played HKCC, the Ascot Little Saiwan, and PACC already. Full. And that's got 3 mid on. It should go all the way for 4. The chase is on, but long boundary. Does it get there? No, it's pulled up in the morning dew again. So another double and round out the over. 9 runs coming from the 4th. Charlie Bears 32 for none. Okay. Jaya Ramesh. He's done his time. Came on after 2 overs. Sat in the field for 2 overs. Now he can have a bowl. That'll be the left arm of Ramesh to Bhavik Parekh. 32 for none off 4, going at 8s. Very solid start again for IRC Charlie Bears. No bid hit getting Gufran in the side today, though. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Well played by Bhavik. Just chopped it out. Oh, got it off the toe, in fact. As the sun slowly comes up over the top of the trees here at Kowloon Cricket Club. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, blue sky. Crazy warm for a February morning, but that's how life is these days. Get on the pads, but pitching outside leg. Another leg bye. If Jaya can get one to pitch on middle and straighten, keeps hitting the pads and the toes, there might be a chance of an LBW here. And this one got bad on it. It was just outside off. Just got that Yorker length working well early on. Swatted hard again to mid-off. Just finding singles at the moment. Full toss and misses it this time. Slight over pitch, but kept it outside off. Bubbick a little slow on it. Probably past the bat before the swing had been completed. One ball left to the fifth. Well, commentator's curse. Need to re-bowl that one, Jaya. Into the pads again. Any bat on that one? No bat on that one. So 3 leg byes, a wide and 2 singles to round out the 5th. Charlie Bears, 38 for none. Depinder Singh to bowl a third. 2 overs, none for 12 so far. Round out the power play. Markhor would dearly love to get a wicket. So far, these two looking pretty solid for Charlie Bears. Eases at forward of square. Another single, but the boundaries have dried up for the time being, at least. The lens flare from the sun on the camera now. Standard punch. Ramesh with a misfield. Has to go and clean up his own mess, but nothing. No damage done. Just the single. Well, puts it in the slot this time. There's a chance of a catch in the deep, though, and the catch is taken. The first wicket does fall inside the power play. Bhavik Parekh departs for 10. Charlie Bears lose their first on 40. Good catch in the deep from Kumar Kamal. It'll bring the man with the most handsome moustache in all of Hong Kong cricket, Kaushik Kanungo, to the crease at number 3. Dupinder gets the breakthrough, just what the Markhor wanted. And the very dangerous and the top scoring Daniel Patrick still out there. His partner in crime this season, Bhavik Parekh, has departed. So a new partnership needs to form. As I said, no Gufran to come in and bash a 40 as he does. Cut in the air, this could be out as well. Jaya Ramesh takes the catch and Dupinder's got 2 in and over. Kaushik departs for a duck. Charlie Bears 40 for 2. Chop straight to cover, and Jaya makes no mistake this time. Kaushik watches on, and there's the catch. An extra cover catch from Ramesh. And what an over this is for the Markhor. The big fight back is on. 2 in and over, 1 ball left of the power play. Charlie Bears 40 for 2. As Bhaskar Chatterjee comes to the crease at number 4. Well, just when the Charlie Bears were looking set in the power play, 2 quick wickets. Markhor back in the game. Final ball of that power play will be to Chatterjee. Oh, and that one gets past the outside edge as well. What an over from Dupinder Singh. 2 singles, 2 wickets to round out the power play. Charlie Bears 40 for 2. Outside the power play, and Patrick goes boom. Gets the boundary, much needed. Been a while since we've seen one. Full toss there to be hit and smashed out to deep point. Pulls the length back, pushes it across the body, just staying inside the tram. Got a deep third, deep point. Deep backward square. There's the three perhaps outside the circle that I can see. Maybe the long off is also, it is that floating position of Kamal. Oh, that's flipped away in the air as well, but straight through square leg and all the way for 6. First maximum of the day. Patrick doing what he does, bashing on the runs. 50 up for the Charlie Bears. Just in 3 balls, scooted from 40 to 50. Again, off the pads, this will be 4 as well as it beats the fielder inside the circle. Whipped away through mid-wicket. Off towards the swimming pool pavilion for 4. Big over. Still 2 balls left, 14 off it. Pitched outside leg, stayed all outside leg, and it was there to be flicked away. You can see Patrick batting well outside leg, just to give himself more room. And that one's chipped away, a couple of bounces down to Hanafi, deep third. And nice soft hands as it just dribbles out backward of point. Still lots of dew out there on the outfield. You can see the spray coming up from that shot. So a couple of singles to round out the 7th. Big one though, 16 runs coming from it after 7. The Charlie Bears 56 for 2. Depender Singh to bowl out here. A fabulous third over, picking up 2 wickets. On the pads, flicked away. Work to do for Hemlani. Backward of square, gets there. Playing for the first time in a long time, Nitesh. I wonder if we'll see him with ball as well. They'll go to the spin duo of Hemlani and Hathramani. And that's punched hard through mid-wicket. Should be 4. Will be 4. That was well placed, well timed. Moves into the 40s now. Slowed down there for a while. It's like 22 off 17. He's almost got that run rate, that strike rate up to 200 again. Shuffled across, picked that one up well outside off. Yeeted it through mid-wicket. And they've made the change in the field. There is now a deep mid-wicket as well. And they're going to have to make a change in the field here because they've got 6 outside the circle. So backward square if Hemlani comes inside. Deep third, deep backward point. Floating long off, long on, deep mid wicket. And that's going to get through. Cover point for 4 as well. Runs aplenty. He's 7th for Daniel Patrick. And this is why he's leading the run scores in the tournament for grade 2. Myra. Daniel Patrick has now scored 299 runs for the season. He's 1 away from his 300. Well, if he gets out the next ball, you can blame me. And the dot stays on 299. Be the first player to get to 300 this season with a game in hand as well. He's still got one more game left for the Charlie Bears. They played 4. This is their 5th match. It's a bold call, bold appeal, and it is another dot. Touch too high. You can tell from perhaps where Daniel is massaging. After the double boundaries, pick up a couple of dots here. This was his last ball for Dupinder today. That's flicked away. That'll get him to 300 runs. No worries at all. 4 runs. And it brings up his half century as well. 50 off 28 deliveries. 8 fours and a maximum. 50 off 28 deliveries and moves to 303 runs. The first player in grade 2 to get to 300 runs this season. Bhaskar Chatterjee, he's got 100 runs in the tournament so far as well. 103 before today. So he's up to 105 now. After that expensive over, Jaya has a good first start to his 3rd. Again, trying to feather it. Not much future in that. Good chance of finding the edge, though. That's better as it gets it out of the middle of the bat. Again, the spray coming up as it rolls out to deep point. Now, Patrick back on strike, who took a liking to the pace of Jaya Ramesh last over. Average is 63.25, remember. He's already got 50 of that today. Looks to wind up, but can't beat extra cover. A good fight back over from Jaya. Five runs off his first over, but 2 of those were leg buys. And the 16, just a single so far. And that's going to be wide though. That'll be in the books as an extra as well. Oh, big full toss. Got away with it though. A little bit of soccer work from Dupinder. Keeps it to 1. Nice drive out to long off this time. Takes another single. Rounds out the over. 4 runs from the 9th. Charlie Bears 73 for 2. Sandeep Hathramani into the attack for the first time today to take us up to the halfway mark. Leading wicket taker for the Markhor. Got 6 wickets this season, including a best of 4 for 27. Like a repeat of that today. You get these two especially. Both teams under strength today. So get into the middle order of the Charlie Bears. Might be able to restrict the score as long as Patrick's out there and Busker as well. Always a chance of 200. Slips over and gets the dot though. Cut in the air and just wide of the left arm. Ramesh diving to his left. I think he picked it up a little late as well and slipped in the wet outfield combo, meaning the catch did not carry. Pulled away hard. Protection out at deep mid-wicket. Again, similar position, similar result. No, go for 4. A little misfield. There was a misfield on the last one as well. Ball is slippery. On the toes, scooped out to long on. Only dealing in singles though. Even hitting hard. Now Myra, brace yourself. 1 ball left, getting to the halfway mark. Got to engage that brain of yours. Big cricket brain it is. See if you can predict where you think the Charlie Bears are going to get to. Get on the toes, and again, out to mid-wicket for a single. So 5 singles to round out the 10th. Halfway there, the Charlie Bears 78 for 2. Myra Baluch. 165, says Myra. I have 183 in my head. I'm expecting a big last 10 overs from especially these two. The Markhor can restrict them to 150 or less. I'd take that as a win. Now that's going to be 4 runs to start with for Ramesh in his final over. He's gone quiet, big, quiet, and started big again in his final over. And Chatterjee now into the double figures as well. On the toes, going through cow corner. Could push for 2 here. And will do. Pick up, flick, throw just a little wide. What did you say, Myra? 165. I said 183. Just going through and having a look at Charlie Bear's other 4 games they've played this year. Remember, not the same lineup. Last game they played, they scored 231. They scored 165 to win, chasing 165 for victory. They scored 305 against Green Ink back in October. And their first game, they scored 213. So the only time they've scored 165 is when they needed 165 for victory in batting second. So when they bat first, they hit over 200. At 300 back in October last year, Myra. Joey comes in again. Has he found the edge? Yes, he has. That's the end of Chatterjee. Jay Ramesh gets some revenge late in his spell. And the 3rd wicket falls for the Charlie Bears on 86. Chatterjee out for 14. That's a big wicket. One of these 2 dangerous ones gone. Just chopped away. Good catch from Jabir with the gloves on. Patrick still out there. Well, it's going to be left armour to left armour, even though batting right-handed. Yasin Muhammad into the attack, the opening bowler for the Charlie Bears. He starts nicely. He's going to get a boundary out of this one, I think. No! Hemlani picks up just inside the rope, so he starts with a double. And the end of a big over, but a wicket falling. 10 runs coming from the 11th. The Charlie Bears are the lucky 8s. They're 88 for 3. Athramani to bowl as second. Oh, what a good delivery. Just past the outside edge of Patrick. Chopped out down to long off. Still only able to find a single though. Full dropping one. Oh, look at the spray come up on that. It's like a Formula One car in the wet. Big spray trail as it went across the matting out to deep mid-wicket. It's too high, but another dot. Gets plenty of bounce, Hathramani. Full chopped over the top of Sandeep's head. Good coverage in the deep from Kamal. Keeps that one also to a single. There's 5 singles off the first over. 3 singles so far off the second from Hathramani. Oh, and it's got past the infield, but won't beat Depinder out in the deep. So it'll be 4 singles to round out the 12th. The Charlie Bears, 92 for 3. Imran Mohammed into the attack for the first time today. Another left armour.
On the ground right now.
Myra making a good point. Normally the left armers are rare.
Super rare, buddy.
Super rare. Apart from in broadcast where it's 100% representation. Today, you got Yasin, you got Imran, you got Jaya. That's,
Me and you?
well, we're not playing, but yes, you and me. There's 5.
Is Yasin considered a fake lefty since he bats with his right?
To dab onto the offside vacant point region. Takes the single. As long as Yasin is left armour. If he comes out and bowls right arm and we've got that wrong, then we sound a bit silly. There's quite a few left armers in KCC Morning League, so it's hard to remember them all. Calls a catch it. There's a chance in the deep again and again. Kamal takes the catch. That's the end of Patrick. He's out for 56. A fine knock comes to an end. The 4th wicket falls for Charlie Bears on 93. Patrick looking to attack after not being able to find the boundary in a while. Goes all the way out to the long boundary at the Austin Road end. Kamal was just standing there waiting right on the ropes and takes another good catch. Not easy. Ball is wet. It's hit hard. Makes no mistake. Patrick departs for 56. And now, perhaps the Markhor are a chance to keeping them under 150. But the first team to do it. Their top order, top 4 now back in the dugout. Josh Parekh to the crease at number 6. He just feathers that one down to deep third. Solid start from Imran here. Might be up to Yasin to take the lead and try to keep the runs flowing. And that's a nice Yorker length just outside off as well. Again, just dab poke. Talks of 2, but not there really. So a very tidy over to start with for Imran. 1 for 3 off his first after 13. Charlie Bears 95 for 4. Athromani to bowl of third. Nothing but singles and dots in his first 12 deliveries. They've been finding that single through points, so Ramesh has now moved 2 point. Hanafi's at gully. No fine leg. Actually, nobody on the leg side behind square. Got a deep square leg, which is where that one's going. Yet another single only. And Josh, the son of the captain, a job to do at number 6. It's that one straight to point. Well, I think my 183 is a bridge too far with 6.5 overs left. Yet to get to the century mark for the Charlie Bears. Oh, that's almost a chance. It just went fine for Nuffy. It's going to go for 4. It's in the books as a boundary. Bit fluky from Josh. He'll take it. Much needed as the 100 comes up for the Charlie Bears in the 14th. 100 for 4. With this 4, you can see how close it was to Usman's left hand. So the first non-single scored off the bowling of Hatramani. Comes in closer now, Hanafi. It's a faster one from Sandeep as well. Defended well. Full toss and whipped away, but only as far as Hamlani. So 6 runs coming from Hatramani's third. After 14, the Charlie Bears 101 for 4. Imran to bowl a second. Nice Yorker length. Couple of stumps outside off. Looks to pull away, but only as far as the deep mid-wicket. Needs to go a little squarer than that, with Hemlani now inside the circle. Chance for 4 through square. Long on, long off, deep mid-wicket, deep third and a deep cover point. 5 outside the circle. Leading edge through gully. Ramesh at deep third. Does the fielding. Oh, another good one. Oh, how did that miss the off stump? See if we can run the replay on the back end there, Myra. See how close this was to that off stump. Hang on. Looking at the replay, that's out. Run it again, Myra. What has happened here? Run, 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 run. Let's run it again.
What's happening?
Oh, we're not going to see that again, but I'm going to have to go check that one. Ah, and it looks like the wicket has fallen. Didn't see it live, but having I'm having a look on the YouTube where you're watching along as well. Well, there we go. Thank goodness we ran that backwards replay, because looking at it side on live, I just thought it was a very good Yorker length ball, but the reverse angle is showing that Josh was bowled. That's going to bring Dawood Ashfaq to the crease at number 7. Charlie Bears half down now. He starts nicely with a single, but Imran's got 2 now and causing some troubles. The Charlie Bears middle order. Quick single to round out another good over. 1 for 4 coming off his second. He's got 2 for 7 off 2 after 15. The Charlie Bears 105 for 5. They've got 5 more overs. Fawad Ali into the attack for the first time today. That means they're saving an over for Sandeep. He's only bowled 3, didn't he?
She's so consistent. Look at that. So consistent.
Another single. Said that a few times today. After the big hitting Patrick departed. That's going to go for 4. That's much needed boundary. First one for Dawood. Nicely placed. Deliberate, keeping it wide of Ramesh at deep third, who's quite fine. Just off screen he is. To the left. A full one, flicked in the air. Oh, Natesha's slipped over trying to get to the catch, and the slip over means he missed it completely. And they'll go back for 2.
It's not going to be easy to sit here in next few months. It's going to be so hard here. Unless you get the best fan.
Straight to backward point, but Yasin was coming quickly. Just a little stabilising partnership now, up to 10 between Ashfaq and Yasin. They're both looking pretty solid at the moment, coming out of the middle. Evasive action from umpire Imran Arif. Gives a stare out to Imran, who threw that one in a little wide. And a good dot ball, yes, just inside. So good runs, 9 runs coming from the 16th. The Charlie Bears, 114 for 5. Out in the deep, and this time Kamal can't get a hand on it, and it's going to go for 6. Took a bit of a risk there, Yasin. You know how good the hands are of Kamal. And he just about got there. It was just over the top of the fingertips. And good maximum for Yasin. I mean, taking lots of quick singles to the backward point region. Seven runs off the first 2 deliveries, and that's doubled the run tally off Imran's bowling. On goes the cheeky scoop. 4 more. Dawood mixing it up this time. This was pretty. A little ramp. Highway exit off ramp for Ashfaq. Picked it up outside off, and a little ice cream scoop around the corner for 4. Oh dear, Myra, that boundary means we skipped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know, right? How disappointing. Dawood, what are you doing to us? Anyway, up to 125 now. Tries to sweep one just outside off. A slower one from Imran as well. Gets the wry grin. And he might be getting a Yorker on middle stump coming up. Pretty much how he managed to get Josh Parek last over from Imran. It's definitely the slower one, which means it comes right off the toe of the bat and just dribbles to mid-wicket. Oh, Yasin, he wants to go. And go he does. Had to pick that. Look how far that went, or didn't go, so to speak. Just dribbled inside the circle and allowed 2. Still a chance for your 165, Myra. 3 overs left. Have to be big overs, but this is a big over. 13 off it so far. Oh, going aerial, but this one's not going to carry all the way. There's a chance of a catch in the deep. The catch is taken, and the partnership is broken. Imran gets a 3rd as Ashfaq departs for 14. The Charlie Bears, 127 for 6. Fawad Ali with the catch at long on. And he might have been expensive that over. Well, it doesn't matter when he gets another wicket. 3 wickets now for Imran. And the Charlie Bears, well, they got 3 overs left and 4 wickets in hand with 127 on the board. Yasin on strike, Zoeb Khan, the new batter in. That's whipped away over the top, square leg. 1 bounce 4. He keeps going. Well, even after Ashfaq departed. They go at 13s, they'll get to 166, I think. Oh, this could be out, though. It's up in the air. Chance. Oh, got hands to it, Hathramani, but couldn't get it to stick. Oh, now there's a mix-up. And then there's a missed glove from Jabir. It's all going on. A slip over from Yasin. A massive mix-up between Zoeb and Yasin. The drop catch and then the drop run out. And in the end, all that excitement for 1.
Yeah, but it will be super bold.
Now Khan on strike for the first time. Gets a fast full one and hits hard, and it's going to go for 4. Cover point in the deep, unable to cut that one off. Took full advantage of the full toss. He hits hard and straight. Kamal is there waiting. So 4-1, 4-1. 10 off the over so far. As I said, if they go at 13s, Myra, you would be almost bang on here. That one's going out to mid-wicket, and they're going to run on the arm for another 2. Winds up on that one, but really doesn't get all of it. It's heading towards the little red tractor, but it's not going to get to the boundary. Well, they're going to run on the arm here. I'm not sure. Yes. Is the ball in the gloves in time? I think the umpire is saying yes, so they've got the run out. They went for a 3rd that they didn't need to. And that's the end of Zoeb Khan. They'll pick up 2 as well. And the wicket finally falls after the mix-up earlier on. Zoeb Khan departs. I'll show you this is Zoeb. That is out, not Yasin. There's definitely a 2 in it. Zoeb was tottering along as well. This could bring Arya Savani to the crease, it looks like. He'll be at the non-striker's end because the batter's crossed. Yasin at least retaining strike. So 14 runs and a wicket coming in the previous over. That's chopped in the air. That's 4 runs as well. Just coming down towards our broadcast area. Yasin cruising along up to 27 now. That's the wide full toss from Imran. Every week, every over he's bowled, Imran, he has taken a wicket. This is his final over, the penultimate. Can he do it again? Swatted in the air. I don't think it's going to carry out to Kamal this time. Now, they're not going to go for 3 on this one. Wisely so. Oh, that's going to be 4 as well. Get through extra cover. Ooh, continuing to pile on the runs. Brings up the 150 for the Charlie Bears. Akash Yadav's joining us in broadcast. What are you up to? Going to umpire? Okay. He's going to go out there and join Imran at the innings break. Come down, make sure he gets his breakfast in as well beforehand. Oh, it looks to go the little scoop and does it. But oh, great fielding from Tesh on the knees. Wow, that was great. Gets the single. And brings Savani on strike for the first time. The second one. And the second of the father-son duos today for the Charlie Bears. Though speaking of which, we haven't seen senior Savani. Viren hasn't batted yet. Final delivery for Imran today. Can he get another wicket? No, he can't. He went awfully close. He's going to round it out. 3 wickets to his name. Great bowling spell comes to an end. 19 done. 6 legal deliveries remain. The Charlie Bears 152 for 7. Fawad Ali to do the death over duties for the Markhor today. Well, that's swatted hard, but straight to Hanafi at extra cover. So he starts with a dot. Well, it's going to look like being the lowest score by the Charlie Bears this season. This could be... No, it's not going to carry. Again, this drops short of Kamal. They're running on the arm again. It was danger last time. And danger this time. Another wicket falls on the run out. They'll get the single, but Savani has to depart. He's out for a duck. Not of his own fault, really. Yasin wanted 2, so another wicket falls. So there was a stuttering there. And again, they ran on that arm of Kamal. So he's taken 2 catches and exacted 2 run-outs in the field for the Markhor today. All right, flicks that away in the air. Is it going to go all the way? It's not going to go for 6, but it should go for 4. It does go for 4. Yasin with a fighting 43. Run a couple of players out, but valuable 43 it's been off just 25 deliveries. He's got 3 balls left. Oh, gets a full toss and puts it away for 6. And it's a no ball. Square leg umpire's called no ball. But I think umpire Imran Arif is overruling that one, and it's just going to be... And then I just overruled umpire Imran, who was signalling 4. That was definitely 6. That's a very short boundary, and that went a long way back. There it is, knocked over the ropes for 6. Lots of overruling going on out there. Square leg umpire overruled. That one's going through a vacant forward square as well. Even the Jew's not going to slow that one down. That should bring up his half century. Wow, 53 off 27 for Yasin Mohammed. And he's given the Charlie Bears a fighting chance. They could have been finished off under 150. And this over's gone for 15, and there's still a ball left. Tell you what, I'm not far away from actually being in the game with you, Mara, if that was a 6, but it's not. It's going to be a 1. They should run for 2. And this could be out as well. Natesh has said it is out. He's not the square leg umpire, unfortunately. So we're in the innings break here at Kowloon Cricket Club. $169 for 8 on the board for the Charlie Bears. Looking at the batting card, Daniel Patrick doing what he does, getting another half century to his name, 56 off 38 deliveries. Bubbick got going, but was out for 10. Kaushik only out there for 2 balls, out for a duck. 14 for Bhaskar Chatterjee. And it's all about that 55 from Yasin Mohammed. Getting the score up to 169. The bowling can't please Myra. 4 overs, 2 wickets for Deepinder Singh, 2 for 27, and a single wicket for Jaya Ramesh. Sandeep Hathramani bowled very tidily, best of the econ, but only bowled 3 overs, none for 15, and Imran, 4 overs, 3 for 31. So we're in the innings break here at Kowloon Cricket Club. Charlie Bears putting on 169, so when we come back, the Markhor will require 170 for victory. Quick update. It's going to be an over rate penalty, so the score's going to go to 174, which means when we come back, the Markhor will need 175 for victory. Join us then. A short innings break has come to an end as the Markhor head out to try to chase down 175 for victory. Nitesh Hamlani and Jabir will open the batting for Markhor. And looks like Yasin will open the bowling as usual. Did the job with the bat. Can he do the job with the ball as well and keep the Charlie Bears undefeated this season? We'll find out shortly. There's umpire Akash Yadav. And a very quick morning tea. And now out there in the middle is the second umpire. We were right, Myra. Yasin is a left armer. Shame he's a bit like you and pretend left armer, bats right-handed. It's all right. No need to be embarrassed. Even the best, like Yasin, decide to bat right-handed, bowl left arm. Here we go. Yasin to Nitesh. Oh, that's a good way to start. Flicked off the toes. 4 runs. Heading back to the KCC Match Centre to have a look at the Charlie Bears bowlers this season. And of course, Yasin is the leading wicket taker by far. 12 wickets to his name. Next best is Mohammad Faisal, who's not playing today, with 5. And Shahbaz Mirza also not playing. Hassan Jat not playing. Shaway's not playing. Shahzad not playing. So they're second of 6th best wicket takers not in the game today. Job to do for Yasin. Onto the pads early. It was going down leg side, but good ball. You can see all 3 stumps there. Oh, picks that one up nicely, and it's going to go for a maximum. Nice little flick over the top of square leg for Hamlani. As I said, hasn't played many games this season for the Markhor. Might have played one earlier last year. Back in the side today and starting well, starting strongly in this run chase. That's the one on middle stump from Yasin. Just dotted back. He's gone boundary dot, boundary dot. Just got to watch out for that in-swinging Yorker from Yasin, which is the deadly delivery. It's down, swats that straight. They'll find a single. Oh, a direct hit, nice throw, but Hamlani was safely through. That's going to bring Jabir on strike, face the final delivery of the first. Once Myra wakes up and enters the single. Thank you, Myra. Too much early morning sunshine in the broadcast tent, making everyone a little sleepy. Well, 50% of us sleepy. I'm doing okay on the Red Bull. Another push for a single as well, running on the arm, and another safe run gets through. Good over, 12 runs coming from the first. As the Markhor, they require another 163 from here at 8.58. Ibad Shah, who also appears to be a left armer. Myra's excited.
I'm excited as well. I told you it'd be at least 5.
So who we got out there? Jaya, Imran, Yasin, Ibad.
Ibad, and Myra and Aaron.
Myra and Aaron are not playing, so we do not count.
Yeah, but we are.
Yes, okay. So 6 left armers at the ground,
Crazy.
at least.
What's the
And strangely, no left arm spinners apart from me. Everyone's been a quick. 4 quick left armers out there. Oh, that's swatted away nicely. Oh, it's actually off the toe of the bat. I thought he got more purchase on that one, but almost holed out in the end. Finds the single. Drops it short and just over the top of third, inside the circle. Finds the 4. Deliberate stroke. Wasn't far away from holing out though. Little flick of the wrists, up and over the top. Got a fine leg and a deep square leg. 2 outside the circle, so 3rd inside. A big wander down the pitch, and that's pushed out to Aria at deep square. The youngster's got a good arm out there. So apart from the 3rd inside, they got a point cover, catching extra cover mid-off. Mid-wicket, who's doing the fielding there with the boot. Mid-on and that deep square, deep fine leg. Runs off every delivery so far in Shah's first. Yasin just giving Shah a little bit of left arm in-swing advice. Maybe going the Yorker length. He does try to pitch it up. That one's scooped 2. No, it's gone straight between the 2. That's going to go for 4. What a nicely timed stroke to finish off the over. Good runs coming from it. 12 off the second, 12 off the first, 12 off the second after 2. Markhor going at 12s. They're 24 for none. Yasin to continue. 12 off his first. Oh, big inside edge from Natesh. Squirts out for a single through square. Oh, gets down, crunches hard and gets it through mid-off. Hit too hard. Ibad Shah couldn't stop that one. Yasin not impressed. Was hit straight to him and hit straight through him. Runs continue to flow from the opening pair from Markhor. Just not getting that in-swinger onto the middle and off stump as he usually does, Yasin, at the moment. Sometimes straying down leg and sometimes a little bit too far outside off. You know it's coming, it's just a matter of when. So they put a long off in place and brought deep square inside. No fine leg outside the circle either. Oh, scooped in the air and picked the gap beautifully. Straight through point. Goes back-to-back fours. Just a little gap between Chatterjee and Patrick. And again, Yasin with struggling with his line. It was well outside off there to be hit. A little bit of risk in the air, but if you can find the gap, you find the boundary. For the Markhor, they're going to get an outfield that's drying out in the sunshine. Swatted away through cow corner, and Jabir's not bothering to run because he doesn't need to. Knew that was four the minute it came off the bat, so a hat-trick of fours. This time a chat between Ibad and Yasin. It's a miss hit, but it's going to land safely over the top of mid-off. Ibad Shah will chase it down. Going to run a second as well. Big runs coming in the third. Jabir up to a quarter century now, off just 9 deliveries. I wonder if that 55 not out from Yasin took a little bit of energy out of him. Just seems to be a few yards short on pace as well than we normally expect. Oh, they took the mid-wicket out and it's gone straight over the head again. Another 4. Big over. 19 runs coming from the third, halfway through the power play. Markhor of 43 for none. Needing another 132 at 7.76. Ibad Shah to bowl a second. Natash looking to scoop that one. And deceive Josh Parek with the gloves on. Picks up a boundary even if he didn't find any bat on it. Flying along. 47 already. And I mean, don't forget, this is the top of the table undefeated Charlie Bears against the bottom of the table yet to win Markhor. And if you're just tuning in and didn't know that stat, you'd think it was the opposite. Still a long way to go though for Markhor. Oh, that's going to be 4 as well. Beautiful cover drive from Hemlani. That brings up the half century for Markhor. 51 off just 3.2 deliveries. 3.2 deliveries, 3.2 overs in fact. 3.2 deliveries would be impressive.
Happy New Year.
Oh, flicked away in the air and one bounce 4. A little bit quick onto Hemlani there, but managed to get some bat on it. Again, no third in the, I doubt, on the ropes. No catching position. Not anywhere where Hemlani was aiming. But it's still in the books as a 4. And the boundaries continue. Another hat-trick of boundaries for Markhor this over. Oh, that's swatted hard. There is protection in the deep. A good piece of fielding, whoever's out there. Far, far away from our broadcast area. One bounce, managed to palm it down. That might be Viren out there, I think. We never saw him with the bat. Oh, now Jabir wanting to go the little flick. Shah picks up the dot. Went for 12 in his first, 13 off this over so far. That run rate continues to stick around the 14. Which means every over that run rate required continues to tick on down. Even with the big shuffle across from Jabir, that one has to be called wide. Pitched outside leg and continued to swing down. Flat bat swat gets the hand down. That's a stinger for Shah, but he cuts it off and keeps it to a dot at least. 14 runs coming from the fourth, and the Markhor 57 for none, needing another one. Is that 118 there, Mara? I think it is. At 7.38. Very hard to see any of the computer screens with this sunshine. No change in bowling. I think maybe there is a change in bowling. Zoab Khan is going to take over. Maybe the right armers can do something here because the left armers are getting pounded, thrashed. Zoab Khan, big swat from Natash, didn't come out of the middle through cow corner. Again, Virant out in the deep. Oh, drops it short and given the treatment. Up, and I think that one's onto Jordan Path. We'll need a replacement one for that one, please, umpires. Or did it roll back down? Maybe it did. Aria's going under the netting, but it looked like it went up on the path. It was that big. Did drop back down, hit the top of the fence. Well judged, Jabir, saving us a few $100 in cricket balls. Myra, while we get that ball back, just pointing out the stat at 4.2 overs. Charlie Bears with 34 for none. Markhor 64 for none. And swatted up in the air, one bounce, 4 runs. A win today would keep the Markhor's chances, a very slim chance of making it into the final. And try to be promoted into Grade 1. If they can win their last 3, get themselves to 6 points, half a chance. Oh, crunch. That's even bigger. That's a 6 as well. So the right arm of Zoab Khan's not making any difference to proceedings, because the runs continue to rain for Markhor. A very, very slim chance Markhor can make that top 2 and make the final, with Standard Chartered Bank in second place, already on 5 with 2 games remaining. Sky Warriors, they've got 3 games in hand. They're on 4 points. So they're a chance to go up the table as well. Anything's possible in KCC Morning League, especially Grade 2. Pulled away, protection out there, but Arya can't cut that one off. Another boundary. So it's the biggest over of the innings. 22 runs coming from the fifth. And all of a sudden, Markhor have got less than 100 runs to chase with 15 overs in hand. They're going at 15.8. They need another 96 at 6.4. Bang. What are we up to in boundaries? 11 fours, 3 maximums. So 14 boundaries between these two in their 79-run partnership. Another change in bowling. Bhaskar Chatterjee will round out the power play. Got to start with the bat. Now needs to really get a start with the ball and break this partnership. And spin might be the option. These two are really enjoying pace on. So maybe Bhaskar with the spin. Nope. That's going to be 4 as well. And broad square leg inside. And so he's just popped it straight up over the top of the head of Savani Jr. Toying with the field. Still got a deep mid wicket and a long off. The trouble is still inside the power play. 83 runs, so limited protection for Chatterjee. And that's swatted. That's 6. Bang. Wow. Power. 50 up for Jabir off just 17 deliveries. Wow. 56 now off 18. The computer can't even keep up. 50 off 17, 56 off 18, 8 fours, 3 maximums. Look at that stance. He's just given it plenty of room and then opened up the wrists. No deep cover. No problems. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Landed 3/4 of the way up on the training nets. Well, this is some display from the opening pair from Markhor. Well, there's a deep mid wicket in place here. Could this be it? Nope, that's over his head as well. And back-to-back 6s. Now, Myra, have we had a power play that's gone for 100? Can you remember? I mean, when Charlie Bear scored 300, it must have been very close to being a power play 100, but I don't remember it being that much after 6.
Yeah, I've never seen a power play.
Well, they got 3 balls left, and they're on 95. Oh, it's going to be a dot. No, they're going to get through for a bye, I think. Maybe a leg bye. Wait for the signal. They actually got some bat on that one. It's a single. Right. 2 balls left. 96 on the board.
Please, come on, get it.
Myra's desperate to see 100 in the power play. Well, if they don't get it, we'll give Natasha a Raz, which we like to do. Well, anyway. Emlani on strike. Oh, he's going through mid-wicket again. It's not going to carry. It's going to be 1. 97. Needs a boundary to bring up the century power play.
We've got Jabir on. Maybe he can get a boundary.
Myra thinks with Jabir back on strike. Best chance, you'd think so, 63 off 20. He's got a strike rate of 300 plus. And that's what he needs. Here we go. Fast one. It's a dot. End of the power play. 97 on the board for Markhor.
That's insane, man.
All jokes aside, what a power play that was for the Markhor. 97 runs coming off it. An outstanding, outrageous first 6 overs comes to an end. And for the Charlie Bears, they'll just be glad they can spread the field a touch. Young Arya Savani to bowl the first over outside the power play. First time playing for the Charlie Bears, so no idea what he bowls. I think he's right arm over here. think he played for Discovery Bay, the DB Smashers, as a junior. I'll get Mara to check that for me. We'll check that one after his first delivery, see what the youngster's got. Right arm over. Nice and pacey. Could get a wicket off the first delivery. Kaushik getting underneath it. Takes the catch and he does break through. And that's the end of a fine knock from Jabir. He's out for 63. The first wicket falls for Markhor. Apologies, it's Hemlani out. And Hemlani's just scooped this one up straight in the air. Off middle stump. He's a little so one tiger is only a Savani, and all the teammates come in and give him a 5, rightly so. Their opening 3 bowlers could do nothing. Our opening 4 bowlers could do nothing against those 2. But Hemlani holds out to Kaushik at extra cover. Looks like Imran coming to the crease. It is confirmed. Do your pads up, Imran. Got a loose strap there. Now we'll get to see a real left-hander. Bats and bowls left-handed. Don't tisk me, Myra. It's not my fault you bat right-handed. That was your choice. Here we go. So first wicket down, lots of runs on the board, but never discount the Charlie Bears. They're 4 from 4 for a reason. Going to go around the wicket here now, Arya. Oh, gives him a bit of chin music to start with. I just thought, did perhaps he get a little feather on that one? Must have, because it wasn't a wide, which means Jash has put that one down. And did he ask for a little so on Tigers under 17s, I think it said, did it, Myra? Under 15s. Wow. It's an exciting young prospect then. That one's definitely going to be wide. Plus an extra. No, bit of pad this time. So just one leg by. Right, Hemlani held out. What does Jabir do? Everyone's wearing a do-rag for the Markhor, hanging out the back of the hat. That's why I mixed up Jabir and Natesh during that catch. But it is Jabir on strike. He's still out there. Well, he's looking to be that inventive little flick again as well. This is a good over from Savani. Everyone else has gone from anywhere between 12 and 22. What did Busker's last over go for? 18. So far, he's 4 deliveries in. He's on track for a wicket maiden. Oh, that cheeky little single's going to ruin the chance of a wicket maiden, but still it's only 1. Sleuthing things down. Lots of shuffling in the field for the left-handed Imran Mohammed. And decides to charge, but all he can do is dab poke it onto the offside for another 1. So one over comes to an end. 3 runs coming from the 7th. Brings up the 100 eventually for the Markhor there. 100 for 1, needing another 75 at 5.77 and 9 wickets in hand. With the left-handed Imran Mohammed out there at the crease. The left armers back into the attack. Ibn Shah's going to bowl a third. Went for 22 off his first two. And Jabir's still out there, who did all that damage. They're going to try the left arm to left bat. Oh, calls a catch it, but finds the gap. And the runs continue off the quicks. Wasn't far away from holding out there, but picked the gap between point and gully. Well, I think he went just wide of the gully region. So now that position's gone back onto the ropes to protect for 4, taking out the catching option. A deep square leg, deep mid wicket. Deep extra cover and a third. Now they're putting a fine leg in place as well. Savani came in off the ropes from long off. And that fine leg will come into play immediately. A little tickle around the corner from Imran. A good fast delivery just inside that leg stump from Shah. Oh, this is high on the bat. It's a chance. Yassin getting there. Got fingertips to it, but couldn't get it to stick. And Jabir gets a life on 64. Very tough chance. He was quick to get to the fall. Just got the very tips of the fingers to it. Couldn't stick. Might be that kind of day for the Charlie Bears. And swatted high in there. That's big. Oh, that's huge. 3 cover point for 6. Just stand, swat, smack, bang. All of a sudden, Imran's got a strike rate of 200. Watch this. Drops it short. Says, thank you very much. I'm going to put it into my dugout. Fine leg inside. A little misfield doesn't affect anything. They'll get the dot, but 12 runs again coming from an over. 8 done. And the Markhor are 112 for 1. Myra, I cannot read that screen. How many more runs do they need?
63.
63 at 5.24. And the very impressive Arya Savani to bowl a second. Jabir got a life last over on 65. Can he guide the Markhors to the most unlikely of victories? Bottom of the table against top of the table. Going to be one for the record books. One for the ages if the Markhor could get up here. Slower but full toss. It's in the air. That could be out. It is out. He's got a second wicket and it's got both openers now. Jabir departs for 65. And Savani's got both of them. 112 for 2. Slower full toss. It was there to be hit, but he just picked out the fielder out at deep square leg. think it's Bhaskar Chatterjee out there. Safe pair of hands from Bhaskar. And that's the end of Jabir for a very nice 65. But Arya Savani is giving Charlie Bears the glimmer of hope they say desperately want. Both sides undermanned. Jaya Ramesh looks like coming to the crease, is it? Confirmation. A big leading edge to start with. Another fake left-handed to the crease in Jaya Ramesh. Two left-arm quicks batting. Only one of them batting left-handed, though. Only one of them batting properly. And that's the man on strike, Imran. Oh, drops one in short. Little tip and run from Imran. Keeps it outside the arc of... Oh, then they're going to get a little mix-up bye here, I think. Wait for the call. Yes, it is. Yes, having a look at Arya's Cricket Club's stats. It does play under 15s for Diaspora Little So-One Tigers. Oh, good ball. And also for the Diaspora Little So-One Tigers under 17s. So he's got to be 15 or younger. Looks like a good prospect. Imran comes down and Arya just drops it in short, decides not to flick because there's no backing up. That's clever cricket as well. Another very fine over, a wicket falling, and just the 4 runs coming from the 9th. The Markhor 116 for 2, and they need another 59 at 5.36. Yasin back in to the attack. See what he can do. Ibad Shah couldn't manage to do much. Yasin's gone for 31 off 2. That's the line he needed to be bowling in his first 2 overs. Bowls the cracked line to the left-hander. See what he bowls to Jaya. Oh, it's in the air, and oh, it's been put down. That was a sitter. Jaya has got an absolute life there. Yasin will not be happy because that's exactly what he needed to do. And it's Ibad Shah that's put it down. Yeah. There he goes. Quick jog of shame. Cross screen. What might that mean to this game? Oh, that's flicked in the air as well. Almost carries to point. Living dangerously, these two. It's a much better line from Yasin. Needed a little break after his batting innings. Keeps this one along the ground and finds one. Imran's calling for two. Jaya was jogging. Well, not even jogging, just trotting. He's only going to find the single. Only have to go at 5.3 though, so they can do it in singles here, Markhor. 8 wickets in hand. No need to be taking too many risks. 97 run opening partnership. Oh, that's got to be close to out. It is out. Oh, what an unfortunate way for Jaya Ramesh to be run out. It was hit, smashed by Imran. Yasin gets the finger down, though, into the stumps, and Ramesh has to depart. The third wicket falls for Markhor on 120. Ramesh out for 3. Yeah, watch this one. Jaya's just backed up a little too far. It was smoked, and yep, he's half a foot out. No way he could turn around and get the bat back down. That was just all happened in a millisecond. Watch on this angle. Very clever from Yasin, though. Might not have got a wicket in his own wicket column this over, but they did get rid of Jaya without too much damage. And another single. So 5 singles and a wicket coming in the 10th. We're halfway there. Markhor 121 for 3. Needing another 54 at 5.4. Savani to continue. He's got 2 of the 3 wickets. He's got a wicket each over he's bowled so far. I think off the first ball of each over as well, wasn't it? It was. What does he do here? No, Imran survives. No, I thought about the single. Tightening things up a little bit, Charlie Bears. Just keeping themselves in this game. Said it a few times. There's plenty of regulars missing from both sides. So if you can get into the middle order, might start to challenge the part-timers. But this part-timer for Charlie Bear has been very good. Savani. Oh, I thought that was going to carry back to the bowler, but just kept it wide enough through mid-on. And Kamal, very good in the field. What a good Yorker that was too. Hard to say anything bad about Savani's bowling so far. 15 deliveries. None of them have been horrible. 2 for 6. Yes, Kumar, 2 great catches, 2 great run-outs in the first innings. Nice straight bat. Oh, good piece of fielding off his own bowling again to keep it to a dot. Maybe we need to convince Arya to come across and play for KCC. I don't think he's leaving Didi Ascot or so want, unfortunately. Oh, full one. That one was a little loose, but gets away with it. So it's punched out to long off for a single. 52 off 56, just creeping back up towards a runner ball. But we know Imran can close this out. Seen it before. Was it Imran that was involved in that 47 off the final 3 overs against Sunlawn Titans last season? Yeah, so we know what he can do. He needs 52. He did 47 off 3 overs. He's still got 9.1 to do 52, so he's got time. He needs to stay there, finish the game off for the Markhor. Decides to go the charge and misses it all. So another very tidy over. No wicket falling for Savani, but just the 2 singles coming from the 11th. And after 11, Craig and Gower Cricket Club Markhor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 52 at 5.78 is the equation. Who's going to bowl? It's not going to be Yasin. Keeping an over there. Looks like Bhaskar Chatterjee will come back into the attack. He got roundly thrashed as well in the final over of the power play. Now he's got a bit more protection and more chances for catches in the deep. He's got a deep square leg, deep mid-wicket, long on, very straight, a wideish long off and a deep cover. He's got the new batter in Kamal Kumar on strike. Oh, drops one in short, and that is given the treatment over the top of Savani's head. Big loosener from Bhaskar to start with. Nice way to get your first boundary for Kamal. Yep, there it is. Back live. Oh, and he's used the wrists, but that deep cover does the covering. Under 50 now required. Round the wicket for Chatterjee. Catching position at cover. That's a good ball. Cramping Imran for space. Pitches that one up. It's going down the leg side. Imran's missed out there. That should have been put over the top of Yasin's head at deep square leg. Perhaps into our broadcast area is where it should have gone. It's in the books as a dot, though. And then pulls the length back nicely this time. Just wide of that catching cover position for a single. This calls a catch. That skied straight up in the air. A chance. Jash gets underneath it and Busker gets the breakthrough. That's the end of Kumar for 8. The 4th wicket falling in the 12th. Markhor 131 for 4. Well judged catch by Josh Breck here. He was right up behind the stumps, and this has just gone straight up in the air. He's figured that out and then started running backward very quickly, getting underneath it, running backwards with the catch. Gets both gloves there, and another twist perhaps in the tail of this game with a 4th wicket falling for Markhor. Imran still out there though. Rajbir Singh has come to the crease. He'll be at the non-striker's end, joining Imran. I think Arya Savani forgot it was end of the over for that wicket, so now he runs across to take the sunglasses off. He's going to bowl out here. 2 for 7 off 3. And again, just a sniff of a chance for the Charlie Bears here. 44 off 48, 6 wickets in hand now. Still shuffling the field. They've over-shuffled the field here. They brought Long off in. So now they've got 4 outside. Now they're putting deep cover, extra cover back out. I was mid-on coming in. Sorry, not mid-off. Here we go. Final 6 deliveries for Savani today. And starts with a dot. Almost finding the edge as well. 44 off 47. Myra liked this one. Wants to see the replay. Just nice and straight. Keeps it outside off. Just inside the trams. Only just. Might have got away with it. And just a little guide poke that's got legs. It could go. 2 chasing it. Neither can cut it off. Much needed boundary for Markhor. Imran moves into the 20s. And again, the shuffle down. Again, the soft hands poke, but no interest from Rajbir. Back to being very tidy. Cramping Imran for style and space. 40 off 44. Two balls left. Can Arya pick up a 3rd wicket here? Oh, drops it in short, and I think that is collected Imran on the helmet. Missed it all. Got the bumper. It's gone into the back of the helmet, I think. Yeah, KCC Morning League concussion test there. Imran, you okay? Yep, okay. He did get hit, but again, Savani's under 15, so it's not like he got hit in the head with Mitchell Stark. Right, was a dot though. Goes the slower one. Oh, good delivery. Almost finding that off stump. We'll have a look at that one on the replay, but that's a great spell coming to an end. Savani's bowled out 2 for 11. I'll have a look at this one on the reverse replay and have a look how close it was to that off stump. Oof. Yes, indeed. Almost a third. Imran survives. 40 required off 42. It's still a runner ball, almost. This game is not done yet. 7 overs remain. New batter on strike now. Bhaskar Chatterjee, he got the breakthrough at the end of his previous over, will continue. Okay, Bhaskar Chatterjee to Rajbir Singh. He's going to find a single immediately. That's a good result for Markhor. They need Imran to carry this home now. Gets it high on the bat, so it'll be only 1 out to deep mid-wicket. Myra, I'm getting sunburnt. It's February. Why am I getting sunburnt sitting in broadcast? A very warm day. A very sunny day as well. And more good pressure. Another dot. 20.3 degrees. Certainly feels more than that sitting here. I've had to take the jacket off already. Okay. Can Chatterjee get another wicket? Right on the toes. Chopped out nicely by Singh. Oh, and a misfield. Probably would have allowed a second, but Imran wasn't watching. Also probably had very little interest. He wants to remain on strike, if he can. .37 off 38. Oh, bottom handed it, but kept it nice and wide. Again, just 1. .36 off 37. 6 wickets in hand. Oh, nice fast one just outside off. They'll take a cheeky single. So Singh will retain strike. 5 runs coming from the 14th. Markhor 140 for 4. Now, Myra, I wonder, is that 5 penalty runs going to come into play here for Markhor? Should have been chasing 170. Need 175. 35 off 36. 6 overs remain. Yasin to bowl out here. Should have had a wicket in his 3rd, but managed to generate a lucky wicket run out anyway. None for 36. Don't say that often off the bowling of Yasin. Push forward from Rajbir, but no run. Run a ball now. .35 off 35. Oh, inside edge. Probably saving Rajbir there, but another dot. Who's going to win, Myra?
I'm with IRC Charlie.
Oh, she's picking the Charlie Bears. It's only a runner ball. Should be a walk in the park with 6 wickets in hand, but yeah, you just feel like the pressure's building on Markhor after being so strong in that first half of the innings. They will find 2 here, they should. Imran's coming. Rajbir's got to go. That's a good arm. Just wide. The throw coming in means Singh gets back for 2. Much needed. It's Ibad Shah out there at deep mid-wicket with the big strong arm. Three more balls for Yasin today. That's a good one. Well, no, that's not a good one. I thought it was a good one side on. Yeah, it was a shuffle across, but that was very wide, Yasin. Lucky to stay on the pitch. It was pushed that far wide. So a valuable extra. There hasn't been many extras in the Charlie Bears bowling today. Wasn't many in the first innings either. Only 8 extras in total for Markhor. And misses that one. Dot ball. He's got 2 left. Oh, so rare that we call a Charlie Bears game and Yasin doesn't take a wicket. He's got 12 this season already.
When was it when you took a 5 for? Was it last year? This season?
I think it was this season he got a fifer. Oh, and again, past the outside edge. Can't buy a wicket today, unfortunately. Does he do his final delivery? Is it going to be the Yorker in-swinger on middle stump, which is his gem ball? It was Fuller. Oh, they're going to run on the arm of Kaushik here. Direct hit was gone. Imran gets through, but that means Singh retains strike, and he was chewing up the dot balls. 15 done, 5 remain. 31 required with 30 balls in hand. Bhaskar Chatterjee to bowl out as well, 1 for 31. Been a good flight back from Bhaskar as well after going for big runs in his first. Oh, straight through, just outside off. Might have got an inside edge under that one, which has squirted it sideways. And they get 1. That's good. That's a win for Markhor. As Rajbir looks at the bottom of his bat where it came off. Now Imran has to get the job done for Markhor. 25 off 28. He knows how to close out games. But the Markhor have not been able to find a win so far this season. Is today the day? In the bright sunshine at KCC. Well, that's another tip and run single. So they're behind a runner ball now. 29 off 27. I was talking to Myra during the over break. It's measured from Imran. He needs to be there in the 20th over. Oh, this was no run. We've already seen the arm of Kaushik before. Run to be 7 off 13. Another big wind up and miss. Another dot ball. Charlie Bears, you didn't think there'd be a chance. They only put on 174. And then 97 runs as an opening partnership in 6 overs. I think the Markhor's had this. That's going to be out. He's flicked it straight to mid-wicket. And Busker gets a second as he bowls out. He's got 2 for 33. Singh departs for 7. And Markhor's lose their 5th on 146. Just a quick flick straight to Virendra Savani, I think, at mid-wicket. Waiting there for the catch. And Busker's got 2. This game is not done. Deepinder Singh comes to the crease at number 7. Kaushik to have a bowl. First time seeing Kaushik Kanungo in the attack today. Didn't do any damage with the bat, out for a duck. Can Hong Kong's finest mustache get Charlie Bears a win here and get the big wicket of Imran? Drags one well down the leg side to start with. A valuable extra. 28 off 24. It's getting to the point where Markhor need to find a boundary. That's not a wide. Imran pleads his case. The decision there was if he was standing in his normal stance, would have wrapped him on the pads. That one's not going to wrap on the pads though. Get the wide on that one. 27 off 23. One thing that Charlie Bears do not want to do is give up too many extras in these final overs. That's a big swing, and that's a good swing. There's the boundary they needed. Imran back in the runs, finds the boundary. 150 up for Markhor. 152 for 5. 23 off 22 now. Picked that one up pretty well. Managed to find the gap, even with the deep mid-wicket in place. Oh, this could be out though, scooped up in the air, but over the top of the infield this time. Savani Jr. does the fielding. Get back for 2. Now it's back to a runner ball, Myra. 21 off 21. Imran doing what he does so often. This time goes for a cover drive. There's deep cover over near the swimming pool pavilion, so gets a 1. Now Deepinder Singh. New into the side today for Markhor. Did well with the ball, a couple of wickets. Let's see what he's got with the willow in hand. Gets one dropped in short and completely misses out there, but it is a wide. This is getting costly for the Charlie Bears. 10 off the first 4 legal deliveries now. 19 off 20 required. Ooh, just past that off stump that time. Good comeback delivery. Needs to close this out, Kaushik. Goes the Yorker length again, and Deepinder will get off the mark. But it's also a little bit of a win for Charlie Bears, because that means Deepinder will be on strike next over. 17 done. Markhor's 156 for 5. 157 for 5. 3 overs left. 18 runs off 18 deliveries required. Ibad Shah back into the attack, and he starts with a dot. 18 off 17. Who would have thought top of the table versus bottom of the table, undefeated versus unwinning, would go down to the wire? But it is. That's grade 2 KCC Morning League for you. Anything and everything can happen. That's a good ball too. Good death over delivery from Ibad. Full and wide. Now Dupinder's starting to eat up some dot balls, and the pressure starts to build again. They need to get Imran back on strike. Pick up the extra there. Been a few extras in the last couple of overs. Maybe the nerves getting to the Charlie Bears as well. Scoops that one out. Should only be one as Patrick does the fielding through cover point. Is one, but it does bring Imran back on strike. And we saw Nitesh and Jabir enjoy the bowling of Ibad Shah. He's been tidy in his first 3 deliveries of his final over. Can he close it out? Well, he starts with a dot to Imran. That's good. The pressure starts to build again. 16 off 14. Now looking to get inventive, but can't find any bat on it. Another dot. Well, this will be a very good final over for Shah. He was none for 34 coming in. You can walk away none for 36 or even 1 for 36 if you can get this wicket. That's going to be wide though, so it's going to be at least something for 37. Mike should put the baby bowling card up after this, Myra. See who's got the overs left. Oh, nice and fast, too fast. They're going to get 3 for a bye though. Oh, they could get 3 for 2 buys. They are. Dupinder's coming back. Good, clever cricket. Wait for the signal. 2 buys to round out the over. Much needed for Markhor. 18 done. 2 remain. 162 for 5. 13 to win off 12 deliveries. The choices are Zoab Khan or Kaushik, who went for 11. It's going to be Kaushik to bowl a second. Well, I mean, he went for 11, but that's half of what Zoab Khan went for, so. But they can get 11 off this over. They'll only need 2 off the last. It's going to be Dupinder Singh on strike though. 2 off 5. Not going at a rapid rate of knots yet. I think the discussion will be how to find a single as quick as possible, and I think the plan for the Charlie Bears is to tighten everything up and try to cut off those singles. Sticking with a deep cover, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, long on, long off. There's only 1 inside the circle on the leg side, 3 on the off side. Here we go, 12 balls remaining. Oh, and the little flick in the air. Has it got enough carry with the top spin? Oh, that's a brilliant piece of fielding. I think he's got that one just in time. Coming around from 3rd inside the circle. That was impressive. No idea who that was, but Congratulations. The young man, top right of screen. Doesn't have a name on the shirt. That was brilliant. He's got more work to do here. Savani will get there as well. Another little back scoop. This time, Depinder only wants the one. He's got 3 runs to start the over. Now it's time for Imran to do some work. 10 off 10. Run a ball. Feel like I'd look to Imran going to a wide, deep mid wicket. Perhaps backward of square, but he needs to be aware that Yassin's lurking out on the ropes backward of square. There's the 1-3 mid wicket I was expecting. He didn't get all of it though. Patrick onto it quickly, and throw comes in, and another easy 2. Oh, that's swatted hard. Has it got a legs? I think it might be 1 bounce. It is only 1 bounce because it's the longest boundary, but it doesn't matter. Imran goes big, and now all of a sudden, 4 off 8. Imran doing what he does. Two balls left to the 19th. Winds up again. Gets a big thick edge. One hand to it from Ara Savani, but it's going to go for 4, and they're going to get the win here. A big win to Markhor. The Craig and Gower Cricket Club Markhor get their first victory of the season, and it's against the previously undefeated AC Charlie Bears. Imran Mohammed will be our player of the match, of course. 3 wickets and the winning runs for Markhor. There's the batting card, and what an opening partnership it was between Nitesh Hemlani and Jabir. And big score from Jabir, 65. But Imran coming in at number 3, which is a little early for him. 43 off 39, getting the job done for Markhor with 7 balls remaining and 5 wickets in hand. The bowling card for the Charlie Bears today, Tufa for Bhaskar Chatterjee and Tufa for the youngster Savani. But in the end, just not enough runs on the board. And Markhor get it done. A 5-wicket victory here at KCC for a Friday morning. And Markhor are on the board, their first 2 points and the first loss of the season for the IRC Charlie Bears. That's it from broadcast today. We'll be back next Friday, the 27th, with a Grade 1 match. Make sure you join us then from 7 a.m. But until then, from Myra Baloch in broadcast, this is Aaron Bush signing off.